samsaradava naladida loka Shanaya karuna guna gunatvam Paptasya kayanagnaravasya Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam Mahaprabhu Kirtana Nitya Gita Paditra Madhyam Manasura Sena Romanchakam Pasutarangabajo Ande Guru Shri Charanarvindam Shri Vigrahara Dana Nityanana Shingara Tan Mandira Majinado Yuktasya Bhaktam Sanyunchatopi Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam Chaturvita Shri Bhagavat Prasado Swadvanda Chiptan Hari Bhakta Sangam Kitaiva Chiptim Bhajata Sadeva Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam Samsaradava naladida loka Shanaya karuna guna gunatvam Paptasya kalyana gunaravasya Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam Shri Radhika Madhavayurapara Madhurya Lila Gunarupanam Nam Shri Radhika Madhavayurapara Madhurya Lila Gunarupanam Nam Pratikshana Swan Nanalulupasya Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam, Vande Guru Shri Charanarvinda. Ikunja Yuno Rati Kilisitai Tera Pekshanina Tatarati Daksharati Ballavasya Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam, Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. Shakshadari Chaina Samasta Sastri Dastata Bhavyamyataiva Sami. Kintu Prabhuya Priya Ivatasya Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam, Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. Shakshadari Tsena Samasta Sastri Yuktastata Bhavyamyataiva Sadmi. Kinto Prabhuya Priya Evatasya Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam, Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. Yasya Prasada Bhagavat Prasada Yasya Prasadana Nakatika Topi. Taim Strutvam Stasya Yasastri Sandam Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam, Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Salaprastaya Bhutale Shrimati Bhakti Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nityanamine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Bhaskatya Desatarine. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaura Bhaktavinda. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bola Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gora, Hari Bol, Nitai Gora. Nitai Gora, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gora, Hari Bol, Nitai Gora. Nitai Gora Premanande Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Parivajikacharya Statara Satara Shri Srimad His Divine Grace Sri Bhaktivedanta Goswami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Parivajikacharya Statara Satara Shri Srimad His Divine Grace Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Anantakoti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Prem se kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasudeva Gaur Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai. Shri Radha Krishna Gopinath Samakunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki Jai. Shri Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Shri Mayapura Dham Ki Jai. Shri Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai. Tulasi Devi Ki Jai. Bhakti Devi Ki Jai. Ganga Maya Ki Jai. Jamuna Maya Ki Jai. Samaveda Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai. Nitai Gaura Premanande. All glories to the simple devotee. All glories to the simple devotees. All glories to the simple devotees. All glories to Shri Guru and Shri Guru. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Patita Pavane Ki Jai.
Lado lado daine Hiranyakashi Purvaksa Hiranyakashi Purvaksa Shilatanka Nakhalai Shilatanka Nakhalai Toni Singha Paratoni Singha Ito Nisingha Parato Nisingha Ajato Jato Jami Tato Nisingha Ajato Jato Jami Tato Nisingha Vahi Nisingha Hidaye Nisingha Vahi Nisingha Hidaye Nisingha Narasingha Madim Saranam Prapade नरसिंहमदिं शरणं प्रपदे तव कर कमलवरे नाखा अद्भुत सिंह दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभेङ्गा केशवदेता नरहरि रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे वकर कमलवरे नाखा जय नृसिंहदेव 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 जय नृसिंहदेव जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद भक्त विघ्न विनाशय लक्ष्मण सिंह भगवान की भक्तराज प्रहलाद महाराज की जय जगन्नाथ गो सीतानाथ प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल
Vrindaye Tulsideva Priyaye Keshavasya Cha Vishnu Bhakti Pade Devi Satyvrata Namo Namaha Vrindaye Tulsideva Priyaye Keshavasya Cha Vishnu Bhakti Pade Devi Satyvrata Namo Namaha Vrindaye Tulsi Devi Maharani ki jai. Want to chat? Tulasi Krishna Prayasi Namo Namaha Tulasi Krishna Prayasi Namo Namaha Radha Krishna Seva Pava Abhilasi. Radha Krishna Seva Baba Abhilasi. Ye tomara sarana loy Kripa kori karatare Vrindavana Vasi. Morae Abilas Vilasa Kunjadiyomak Nayaneri Basada Yugala Ruparasi. Vivedena dara Sakirānugata kara Seva adhikara diye Kara nijadasi. Dina Krishna dasi ko ye namora hoy. Dina Krishna dasi ko ye namora hoy. Shri Radha Govinda preme sadayena basi. Shri Radha Govinda preme sadayena basi. Yani kani cha papani Brahmahadyadikani cha Tani tani prana santi Hare Krishna pade pade. Yani kani cha papani Brahmahadyadikani cha Tani tani prana santi Hare Krishna pade pade. Yani kani cha papani Brahmahadyadikani cha Tani tani prana santi Hare Krishna pade pade. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Vrinda Devi, Jaya Vrinda Devi, Jaya Vrinda Devi, Jaya Vrinda Devi. Vrinda Devi, Jaya Vrinda Devi, Jaya Vrinda Devi. Tagora Haribo, 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 Nitagora Haribo. Tulsi Devi Maharani ki jai. Vrindaye Tulsi Deva Priyaye Kesavasya Cha Vishnu Bhakti Pradidevi Satyvrata Namo Namaha. Vrindaye Tulsi Deva Priyaye Kesavasya Cha Vishnu Bhakti Pradidevi Satyvrata Namo Namaha. Vrindaye Tulsi Deva Priyaye Kesavasya Cha Vishnu Bhakti Pradidevi Satyvrata Namo Namaha. Vrindaye Tulsi Devi Maharani ki jai. O Tulasi, beloved of Krishna, I bow before you again and again. My desire is to obtain the service of Shri Radha and Krishna. Whoever takes shelter of you has his wishes fulfilled. Bestowing your mercy upon him, he make him a resident of Vrindavan. My desire is they also grant me residence in the pleasure groves of Shri Vrindavan. Thus, within my vision, I'll always behold the beautiful pastimes of Radha and Krishna. I beg you to make me a follower of the cowherd damsels of Raja. Please give me the privilege of devotional service and make me your own maidservant. This ready fallen and lovely servant of Krishna, praise may always swim in the love of Shri Radha and Govinda Tulsi Devi Maharani ki jai. Sapapasayitam Sunyayitam Jagat Sarvam Govinda Virahena Me Aslishyava Padaratam Pinastumam Adarsanam Marmahato Karutu Va Yatatata Va Vidatatu Lampato Mat Prananatastu Saeva Napuraha Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Sri Chaitanya Siksastakam ki jai. Glory to the Shri Krishna Sankirtan, which cleanses the heart of all the dust accumulated for years and extinguishes the fire of conditional life, of repeated birth and death. This Sankirtan movement is the prime benediction for humanity at large, because it spreads the rays of the benediction moon. It is the life of all transcendental knowledge. It increases the ocean of transcendental bliss and enables us to fully taste the nectar for which we are always anxious. O my Lord, your holy name alone can render all benediction to the living beings. And thus you have hundreds of millions of names like Krishna and Govinda. In these transcendental names you have invested all your transcendental energies. There are not even hard and fast rules for chanting these names. O my Lord, out of kindness you enable us to easily approach you by your holy names, but I have no... One should chant the holy name of the Lord in a humble state of mind, thinking oneself lower than a straw in the street. One should be more tolerant than a tree, devoid of all sense of false prestige, and should be ready to offer all respect to others. In such state of mind, one can chant the holy name of the Lord constantly. O Almighty Lord, I have no desire to accumulate wealth, nor do I desire beautiful women, nor do I want any number of followers. I only want your causeless devotional service birth after birth. O son of Maharaj Nanda Krishna, I am your eternal servitor. Yet somehow or other I have fallen into this ocean of birth and death. Please pick me up from this ocean of death and place me as one of the atoms at your lotus feet. O my Lord, when will my eyes be decorated with tears of love flowing constantly when I chant your holy names? When will my voice choke up, and when will the hairs in my body stand on end at the recitation of your holy name? O Govinda, feeling your separation, I am considering a moment to be like 12 years more. Tears are flowing from my eyes like torrents of rain, and I am feeling all vacant in the world in your absence. I know no one but Krishna as my Lord, and he shall remain so, even if he handles me roughly by his embrace, or makes me broken-hearted by not being present before me. He is completely free to do anything and everything, for he is always my worshipful Lord, unconditionally. Shri Chaitanya Siksastakam Ki Jai. There are 10 offenses in the matter of chanting the holy names of the Lord that should be avoided, and they are as follows. 1. To blaspheme the devotees who dedicate their lives to propagating the holy names of the Lord. 2. To consider names of demigods like Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma, to be equal to independent names of Lord Vishnu. 3. To disobey the orders of the spiritual master. 4. To blaspheme the Vedic literature, or literature in pursuance of the Vedic version. 5. To consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna as imagination. 6. To give some interpretation of the holy name of the Lord. 7. To commit sinful activities in the strength of chanting the holy name of the Lord. 8. Consider chanting of Hare Krishna as one of the auspicious ritualistic activities which are offered in Vedas as fruitive activities or karma kanda. 9. To instruct the faithless person about the glories of the holy name. 10. To not have complete faith in the chanting of holy names and to maintain material attachments even after understanding so many instructions in this matter. It is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to be a Vaishnava must carefully guard against these 10 offenses in order to quickly achieve the desired success. Krishna Prema. Now, let us offer our most humble obeisances unto all the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord. They are just like desire trees that can fulfill the desires of everyone, and they are full of compassion for the fallen conditioned souls. Vanchakalpatarabhya kripasinubhya patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo namo namaha. Vaishnava Thakur ki jai. Srimad Bhagavatam Grantaraj Ki Jai. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Janmadasya yato naviyad itaratas chatesu vigyaswarat. Tene Brahma Hidaya Adhikavaye Muyanti Atsurayaha. Tejo varimidam yata vinimayo yatra trisargo misha. Damna svena sada nirasta kuhakam satyam param dhimahi. O my Lord, Shri Krishna, son of Vasudeva, O all-pervading personality of Godhead, I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. I meditate upon Lord Shri Krishna because he is the absolute truth and the primeval cause of all causes, of the creation, sustenance, and destruction of the manifested universes. He is directly and indirectly conscious of all manifestations. And he is independent because there is no other cause beyond him. It is he only who first imparted the Vedic knowledge unto the heart of Brahmaji, the original living being. By him, even the great sages and demigods are placed into illusion, as one is bewildered by the illusory representations of the material world, of water seen in fire or land seen in water. Only because of him do the material universes, temporarily manifested by the reactions of the three modes of nature, appear factual, although they are unreal. I therefore meditate upon him, Lord Shri Krishna, who is eternally existent in the transcendental abode, which is forever free from the illusory representations of the material world. I meditate upon him, for he is the absolute truth. Srimad Bhagavatam, Jai. Dharma projita kaitravotra, paramo nirmatsaranam satam, vedyam vastavam atra vastu, shivadam tapatrayon mulanam, Srimad Bhagavate Mahamuni Krite, Kim Vapurer Ishwaraha, Sadyo Hriti Avarudyate Tra, Kriti Bihi Sususubhistakshanat. Completely rejecting all religious activities which are materially motivated. This Bhagavata Purana propounds the highest truth, which is understandable by those devotees who are fully pure in heart. The highest truth is reality distinguished from illusion, for the welfare of all. Such truth uproots the threefold miseries. This beautiful Bhagavatam, compiled by the great sage Vyasadeva in his maturity, is sufficient in itself for God realization. What is the need of any other scripture? As soon as one attentively and submissively hears the message of Bhagavatam, by this culture of knowledge, the Supreme Lord is established within his heart. Nikama kalpatarur galitam phalam, sukhamukad amrita dravya samyatam, pibata bhagavatam rasam alayam, muhur aho rasika bhuvi bhavakaha. O expert and thoughtful men, relish Srimad Bhagavatam, the mature fruit of the desire tree of Vedic literatures. It emanated from the lips of Sri Sukadeva Goswami. Therefore, this fruit has become even more tasteful. Although its nectarian juice was already relishable for all, including liberated souls. Shinvata Swakata Krishna, Punya Shravana Kirtana, Hridyantaksto Abhadrani, Vidunoti Surhitsatam. To hear about Krishna from Vedic literatures, or to hear from him directly through the Bhagavad Gita, is itself righteous activity. And for one who hears about Krishna, Lord Krishna, who is dwelling in everyone's heart, acts as a best-wishing friend and purifies the devotee who constantly engages in hearing of him. In this way, a devotee naturally develops his dormant transcendental knowledge. As he hears more about Krishna from the Bhagavatam and from the devotees, he becomes fixed in the devotional service of the Lord. By development, okay, thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Goyasa Srila Prabhupada, Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 12, verse number 15. The learned Brahmanas, who were Tam Uchur Brahmanas Tusta. I'm sorry, we did that one. I'm sorry. We're at number 17. Tasman namna Vishnu Rata iti loke bhavishyati nasandeho mahabhaga mahabhagavato mahan. For this reason, this child will be well known in the world as one who is protected by the personality of Godhead. O most fortunate one, there is no doubt that this child will become a first-class devotee and will be qualified with all good qualities. Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. This is talking about Maharaj Parikshit. The Lord gives protection to all living beings because He is their supreme leader. The Vedic hymns confirm that the Lord is the supreme person amongst all personalities. The difference between the two living beings is that the one, the personality of Godhead, provides for all the other living beings. And by knowing Him, one can achieve eternal peace. Katha Upanishad. Such protection is given by His different potencies and different grades of living beings. But as far as His unalloyed devotees are concerned, He gives the protection personally. Therefore, Maharaj Parikshit is protected from the very beginning of his appearance in the womb of his mother. And because he is especially given protection by the Lord, the indication must be concluded that the child would be a first-grade devotee of the Lord with all good qualities. There are three grades of devotees, namely the Mahabhagavata, Madhyama Adhikari, and the Kanishta Adhikari. Those who go to the temple of the Lord and offer worshipful respect to the deity without sufficient knowledge in the theological science, and therefore without any respect for the devotees of the Lord, are called materialistic devotees, or Kanishta Adhikaris. The third grade devotees. Secondly, the devotees who have developed a mentality of genuine service to the Lord and who thus make friendship only with similar devotees, show favor to the neophytes, and avoid the atheists, are called the second grade devotees. But those who see everything in the Lord, or everything of the Lord, and also see everything an eternal relation, and also see in everything an eternal relation of the Lord, so that there is nothing within their purview of sight except the Lord, are called Mahabhagavatas, or the first-grade devotees of the Lord. Such first-grade devotees of the Lord are perfect in all respects. A devotee who may be in any of these categories is automatically qualified by all good qualities, and thus a Mahabhagavata devotee like Maharaj Parikshit is certainly perfect in all respects. And because Maharaj Parikshit took his birth in the family of Maharaj Yudhisthira, he is addressed herein as Mahabhagavata, or the greatest of the fortunates. The family in which a Mahabhagavata takes his birth is fortunate because due to the birth of a first-grade devotee, the members of the family, past, present, and future, up to 100 generations, become liberated by the grace of the Lord out of respect for His beloved devotee. Therefore, the highest benefit is done to one's family simply by becoming an unalloyed devotee. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Okay, so this is amazing. I've always heard 21 generations. It's talking about 100 generations. So there's a real benefit in becoming a devotee. Benefit not necessarily for oneself, but for 100 generations of the family, past, present, and future. That's another thing that's amazing. Past, present, and future. So, what are we waiting for? We should all become pure devotees of the Lord. Not necessarily, might not be Mahabhagavats, but we can be at least Madhyama Bhagavat. That is, Madhyama Bhagavat sees four categories of people. That is, the Supreme Personality of God who one worships, the devotees who one makes friendship with and has great respect for, the innocent who are mostly ignorant of the principles of spiritual life and one shows a lot of compassion and tries to help them as much as possible, and the envious who one should avoid their association. But the Mahabhagavat, on the other hand, is different. Mahabhagavat sees everything in the Lord, in other words, or everything of the Lord, and also sees in everything an eternal relation of the Lord, so that there's nothing within their purview of sight except the Lord. They're called Mahabhagavatas, or the first grade devotees of the Lord. Such first grade devotees of the Lord are perfect in all respects. A devotee may be in any of these categories. A devotee who may be in any of these categories is automatically qualified by all good qualities. And thus, a Mahabhagavat devotee like Maharaj Parikshit is certainly perfect in all respects. So the question is, because he was perfect in all respects, how come he made a mistake and became a little bit impatient and put a dead snake around the neck of the Brahmana who was meditating? And then the Brahmana's son cursed Maharaj Parikshit to die. Well, people make mistakes all the time, and Maharaj Parikshit could have countered the curse of Shringi, the son of that Brahmana, but he didn't. And that'll be discussed later on. It's very interesting why he didn't. He accepted it as the mercy of the Lord and prepared himself for death, and by asking a question, now that I know I'm going to die, what is the best thing I can do? And the answer was, you can hear Srimad Bhagavatam from a pure devotee. So he stopped eating and sleeping, drinking water, and he just sat down at the feet of Sukadeva Goswami, asked pertinent questions, and Sukadeva Goswami answered them one after the other, and at that time presented the Srimad Bhagavatam for the whole world. So it was extremely auspicious, the death of Maharaj Parikshit. He was killed by a flying poisonous snake. You can see how dangerous things were in those days. And you can imagine what would happen today if there were flying poisonous snakes. It would cause panic all over the place. But yet he was not afraid, and he was at perfect peace, and his mind was totally focused on Krishna. So he demonstrated the best way to die. Well, we are dying every second. So what should we be doing? We should be hearing Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita every day and discussing it and thinking about it and helping others to understand it. That way, we're not wasting any time in our life. Otherwise, if we get involved in so many other mundane activities and there's no hearing and chanting, we are actually committing a crime against ourselves and potentially others, because there's so many other people who depend on us that we could help. So this is good news. The family in which a Mahabhagavat takes his birth is fortunate because due to the birth of a first-grade devotee, the members of the family, past, present, and future, up to 100 generations become liberated by the grace of the Lord out of respect for his beloved devotee. Therefore, the highest benefit is done to one's family simply by becoming an unalloyed devotee of the Lord. So we should also all aim to be a first-class devotee, but that is by cultivating Janadapi Sunichena Tarorapi Saistana Manina Manadena Kirtaniya Sadahari. Prabhupada said one should wear this mantra like a garland around one's neck. Actually, Bhaktivinoda Thakur said it. And always remember it. One should chant the holy name of the Lord in a humble state of mind, thinking oneself lower than the straw on the street. One should be more tolerant than the tree, devoid of all sense of false prestige, and should be ready to offer respect to all others. In such a state of mind, one can chant the holy name of the Lord constantly. So this mantra is very important. We should actually print it on a little piece of paper, or cardboard or whatever, carry it with us and look at it many times during the day. This is who we are really supposed to be. And if we do this, then the Lord will protect the devotee, and the devotee will be able to traverse all difficulties in the material world, and there are only difficulties in the material world, and not become bewildered and remain steady in devotional service. All glories to Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Any questions? Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Mahamantra Ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai.